Hey guys, it's Chess. Welcome back to the final episode of Limbo. Um, this is going to be the final of the entire series. I have also recorded this already. Something kind of went wrong as far as the recording software that I have. So instead of this being more of a let's play, so you guys like see my reactions to the game and all of that, it's more or less just gonna be a walkthrough now, since I have already done it before. I'm not gonna fake it or anything. This is gonna be like my exact reactions. I'm basically just gonna show you guys how I'm going to beat the game now, so that those of you who are actually watching the video, watching the game series, can see exactly how the game ends. Because I'm not just gonna leave you guys hanging or anything like that. So when I get to the top, I have to go across this ledge and be able to pull that ladder down that's currently up at the top of the screen there. And if I don't do that, then I can't really progress. So we'll go do that real quick. And I died so many times the first time that I was playing through this. And those of you who are actually going to try to play this game, very difficult to get through it without dying. And especially since you've never played the game yourself, like, if you've already watched videos about it, it's a little bit easier as far as the puzzles go, because then you're not like, well, how the heck do I do this part? Then it'll be more like, oh, I remember this part, I'm supposed to do this. And some of you are actually, are going to be naturally good at puzzles, and that's good too. Some of these puzzles are kind of easy to figure out, but then as the game progresses, it's naturally just going to get harder and harder, so as does all puzzle games. So you have to do this a total of 3 times. Just because it's timed, you don't have enough time, the first couple of times. And then you can successfully make it through. Okay, that box up there, I am going to have to shoot it down. And then I'm going to need it to protect me to go get another box. And I'm so glad that it doesn't break too. And this part right here was kind of cool. It was a little bit tricky at first, but just turning this thing on and off to try to get it to float to the other side was a little bit tricky. But after dying so many times, and then the recording software kind of acting up, I became a master at figuring it all out. And then I also thought right there that you kind of had to have the box with you, or else you were going to get hit by the turret, and that's not the case either. So we'll run back over here. We are going to need both boxes for this part. And this part that's coming up is going to be a little bit difficult, but that's okay. I've done it before, so I should be a master at it all. Alright. Should be good right there, hopefully. wait a little bit longer here. And hopefully I can do this the first time, because it is so hard for me to do, and I'm not sure why. And I'm not gonna make it. I need to basically push this box over a little bit more. This over just a tad. And I can never do it right the first time. Like I said, it's a little bit difficult until you kind of get the flow of it. There we go. Continuing on to our next challenge. This was a really weird one to me, and I'll tell you why. The top of this ceiling is magnetized when you turn this on, because this one is a little bit higher off the ground. When you turn on the gravity over here, or well, I should say turn off the gravity, the top one, you are going to basically, or this one over here, you're basically going to turn off the gravity, then turn it back on before the left one hits. Like so. Ah, did not do it. Okay, we'll have to restart. And then turn the gravity off. I should have just turned off the other one, but they would have still been, you know, staying up there. Okay. There we go. So, I was wrong. You have to let this one touch the ceiling, and basically as soon as it touches it, you have to turn it off before that one over here touches the ceiling, making this one fall back down. And then you're able to cross. Just like figuring that part out was just so difficult. Avoiding that death trap like the plague. Or, you know, like the stuff that's going around right now. Can't say it on YouTube because apparently it's a big deal. And I got fried again. This part I find very difficult. Just that first little part anyway. Alright. Ah, can I do it? Yes. And then you see the hotel sign again. It wouldn't climb down for some reason. It's odd. I'm actually glad that there's no more rotating levels, because I don't know why. I find those to be very difficult. You have to do these a couple of times, just because the gravity on this is timed. And really I can get away with doing it twice, but just to be on the safe side. Because I die on this part very often. Getting just past the saw blade. Hitting that just right. This continues to be timed. And perfect timing on that one. And like I said, this might look really difficult. And it's because I literally mastered it because of the recording software. I've died so many times. I finally figured it out. Ah, he got shot. There we go. And I always die on that part. Even if I jump, he still manages to get hit by the bullets. And this part, I didn't realize, but it is still timed. So I kept dying on the saw blade as well. Not gonna make that mistake again. And then we'll see if I can do this part. Finessing it. Ah, oh, I didn't do it. Ew, his guts are everywhere. There we go. Alright. So, that was the very last part of Limbo. Very last puzzle that you have to deal with. It is a very, very good game. I like that the developers leave it to the players, the gamers, to figure out what's exactly going on. There's no sound, there's no dialogue. So as far as like figuring out what's going on, it kind of is left up to you to make up your own theories, which I really enjoy about this game. You don't know, because it's called Limbo, okay? You don't know if he died or if maybe the little girl that you saw, you know, a little bit before this, if she's dead, if they're both dead. He's obviously going through this limbo over and over, because if you remember the very first episode, if you haven't seen that, go back to my channel, watch it. The very first episode, you wake up, you're on the ground, he opens his eyes, just like what you did right here. So it's almost like he's going through a limbo, trying to get somewhere, and it might possibly be the little girl that you see. And then you see her again right here. And this time there's no worms to stop you from getting to her. But I really enjoyed this game. I can play it so many times. I'll never get bored of it. And also, like, if you guys wanted to try it, even though you've seen walkthroughs and you've seen my Let's Play videos, it's still fun to try, just to see how far you can get without dying. Because the levels, the chapters, they do get way harder. So it's definitely fun to try, even if you've seen videos of it. So I encourage you to try it yourself. Let me know what your theories of the game were. I would love to hear them. Let me know if you have any games in mind that you would like for me to try, and I will try my best at playing those for you. As far as Inside goes, the same developers that made this game made Inside. I will be playing that for you guys at some point as well. But yeah, if you like this video, if you like the whole series, leave this video with a like. Hit that subscribe button. I'll be making more videos. I make 2 videos a week, so look forward to those. 2 different games each week. And of course, once I beat one game, I'll move on to another one. So definitely looking forward to that. Yeah, so thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in another video.